Hi everybody and welcome.
Okay. You want to try?
1 or 2 days ago, I had a dream that I didn't forget. I had my red scarf and someone of the group took it.
Let's take a look at it. What do you do with it?
I want to protect my heart. Needs to have an open heart.
It's very sweet. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
In my mind, that's a big deal.
It's huge.
It's a very different perspective. Seeing everyone from the front.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
Good, open and here
Yeah.
and yeah.
Amazing. It's an amazing group.
Yeah.
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 What do you think they're open to?
To all possibilities.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, pick one.
A possibility?
Yeah.
Being a successful group facilitator.
Okay. You want to try?
Project, not group, project facilitator. That's more.
Really?
Of what? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How can you say more about it?
There was a lot of topics of my topics in the last days and today, and so I already got there.
Okay.
So, and I
Coming with you.
yeah, following the flow of what is and what comes and what I have in me.
So,
A fancy.
do you remember any night dreams you ever had?
Like 1 or 2 days ago, I had a dream that I didn't forget. I had my red scarf, and someone of the group took it. I kind of wanted it back, but she.
Let's take a
was-
look at it. Nice scarf. What do you do with it? Wow. Good to protection against lions.
That's true.
Yeah.
So in case the Berlin Zoo ever has a problem, you can.
I will go there.
Right. What do you use it for? How is it? What's it like?
If I don't have it, I feel a little lost.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a fun idea. You want to try? Okay. So this time, before you put it on, do it as a slow meditation till you know what it is that you're protecting. Something that shouldn't be seen. You want to try? Try. You needn't share afterwards, but you should know for yourself.
It's a ambivalence because I want to protect my heart. But I have this big sentence: a good facilitator needs to have an open heart and needs to also be comfortable to show feelings.
Okay. So if you, for a moment, go back and protect your heart, and then I won't look at you, and then and try myself. And then, what kind of feelings do you feel protective about that you feel if you were just to be among yourself, you would feel free not to show them because they're sensitive and precious. Maybe they have been hurt at one point or other, but you don't want to show this.
So what comes is first my insecurity of sometimes not knowing, and then this thing that I had since I was 18, I wanted to save the world. But I never even did a step to save the world. I didn't go to the Amazon and stood there and protected us. I was mainly doing my own inner work. But I never really went to protect the world or make it a better place.
It's very sweet.
It is.
That's very sweet.
Wow.
I'm very touched by who you are. It's a very sweet thing to say.
Yeah. I feel I shouldn't say that because it's so intimate, but it is actually how I feel, so I have to say it, because I felt a few times since meeting you here in the group, I was really touched by how you were, your energy, and a couple things that you said that I don't remember that gave a real to the atmosphere and to me. And I was like, wow, that was really nice. And it did kind of save my world.
I have this, I feel this, and it's actually the topic I was going to work on to get into the full potential. And I have the feeling I have to give so much, but there's still this one border where I'm not crossing.
And yesterday, I don't remember what it was. It was at the end, and
Can you
did
hear it,
something
Ellen?
for the atmosphere that was really beautiful. I don't remember what it was, but I remember what it felt like and what you felt like when you did that.
Oh, thank you.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
In my mind, that's a big deal.
It's huge. Yeah. Really. I love how you hold it.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
yeah, that makes me feel it.
Oh, wow.
Right, right. So that's like waking up, how during the day you think, oh, in that interaction, you left her in a better place. No? So waking up every time to leave when you think I leave the world in a better place.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
You leave me in a better place.
Yeah.
Because you helped me with some, I don't want to spend much time in it, but you just helped me with a big realization about my own life, and I'm very touched by that.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
You don't want to say it?
Well, I thought, and then I thought, wow, I left the world in a better place. These 4 days with our Airbnb host.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
We had a complicated Airbnb host, and instead of getting fighting back, it turned into a big love bath.
Wow.
Today,
Yeah.
I felt so proud. I said, "You're not going to believe
Yeah. Yeah.
the message I just got."
Yeah.
And then, thanks to you, I thought, yeah, I want to leave the world in a better place in a situation like this. And that was a big thing for me. I know it was just Airbnb and all of this, but it was a big thing for me.
There's no just Airbnb.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you helped me with that.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, you don't see all these little details where you leave things in a better place. And then I thought, wow, yeah, that's why I thought, wow, that's really amazing. I was so touched
It's gorgeous.
today. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Many of us here leave the world in a better place
Yeah.
with what we do and what we give and with a smile. And then we think, well, no, it has to be the Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Maike.
Yeah.
You're smiling so big, Senya.
It's just very,
What?
it's just very simple and deep what you did here. And simplicity of it makes me, I don't know, gives me goosebumps because it's just so, like, yeah, we don't think about, well, I don't think about, I also think, oh, Amazon and I need to achieve, but yeah, those little steps, they're so precious.
They're the only steps.
Thank you so much.
It was to say in me, after this work, if you want to, turn to your neighbor for a few minutes and tell them and share one thing where you felt with a smile or something, you left the world in a better place. You want to try? Or you say, I can't find something, and then that's okay. In the beginning, Maike said, I'm open, I want to be open. I don't remember the details yet, but open. And then she said, I'm open and going with the flow, what comes from above, what comes from here, and what comes from the inside. Right? So that's a contradiction.
Oh. Why?
Same one?
Why? That I don't see what comes from outside and inside. It's a contradiction.
Yeah.
Okay. How?
Well, let's say you smile at me. Okay? I don't want to do that. Or let's say someone smiles at me. And then I'm open to the smile. Okay? And then the person moves their head. And I'm flowing with moving their head. And then inside of me, a voice says, that's a fake smile. And then if I'm open to that, I have to say, I love your smile. It's really fake though. You follow that? So when a person says, I want to flow with what's happening on the outside, what's happening in the inside, these are like contradicting issues. Like in this case, you smile at me, and then I smile you, and we are flowing with this, and then I suddenly think, you look depressed. And then what do I say? Do I now flow with the smile, or do I say you look like shit? You follow that? There's a complication. You agree? So if a person says I'm flowing with what's on the outside, and I'm flowing what's coming from the inside, that's a contradiction.
Okay, for some strange reason, I'm not getting the contradiction, but maybe it doesn't matter.
You pointed here. What happens here? Well, like point here. Don't think about it. Just point here. What's here? Here, make a few times like this.
Like
point here. Don't think about it. Just what is there? How is it? What's there?
it's
Hello?
like this.
Anyone in there? What?
Yeah, it's like this.
It's like this?
Uh-huh.
What's this like?
I don't know, it's just like inside.
Right? So when you were not flowing with that because I said it's a contradiction, you said, I don't get it. You should have said,
Right. Okay.
I would say, what? And you would have said, try it.
Okay.
How come you're blushing? Explain to me. This is a good conversation, don't you think? I mean, this is a much better conversation than a lot of conversations you had in the last 3 weeks. Admit it. No, I think this was one of my better conversations I recently had.
Okay. I understand the contradiction.
And this is why you asked there about the dream. And can I ask another thing? And I got really curious also because you asked her to put the scarf really slowly. And I'm curious why the slowness.
Well, anything that you're protecting is a beautiful thing. So you're protecting it from two. You're protecting it from others, and you're protecting it from yourself. So the disappointment, like if you are a teenager, you are super awake. Teenagers are super awake because they've just been a child, and in the child they've been flowing. And as a child, you're incredibly creative because you have no resources. You have no rank. You have no securities. You have no training in awareness. And you live in a world where the chairs are this high, the tables are as big as the ceiling, you don't have a cent in your pocket, right? Yet you're doing really fine because you do have one thing, your creativity, and you're sharp about feedback, right? So like, for example, if you do family therapy, you see frequently family therapy, and then the family have the parents have all these wonderful ideas about what the children suffer from, whatever. But if you look at the signals of the kids, you see actually most of them are super sharp and they're observing, or like unless you hypnotize them and you start to tell them that something is really painful and difficult, And if they start to suffer like that, they get more ice cream and they go straight for it. Can you follow that?
Yes.
Because they're amazing negotiators.
Yes.
What? Right? No? Like, okay, I'm happy to help you out if there's more pocket money for me in it, but not for free. If you want to do this out of love for me, you should, because you're my mother. No? And you chose to have me. But I didn't choose to have you at this point. So like, pay up. That's not all there is to children-adult relationship. But it's a thing. So as a teenager, you're like wide awake about what's happening in the world. You like, or in your inner world, or on a specific thing, your life miss is just about. You were dancing your life miss as a kid. Just watch kids in playground. They're like, everybody is very different, and everybody has their own thing, and everybody like dances it fully. And then comes the teenage years, where you're not an adult yet, so you don't quite yet follow the adult laws, and you're wide awake. And at this point, frequently you go through something idealistic, either a vision of what you're going to do later in life, or what to do with the world, or you're saying you wanted to create a commune.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
When you were, no?
Yeah.
I said to my parents, I'm going to get my own apartment. I think when I was 12, I said, okay, I'm moving out. I want to have my own apartment. And then they said, how are you going to eat? I said, well, I know there's condensed milk. I used to have, like, sometimes I had to go in my bedroom without dinner if I was a bad boy. And then I kept like a little tube of condensed milk so to get out of the punishment. So I thought, condensed milk? And I feel my whole life is about having my own apartment. You understand? So we're very smart. There's a teenager. This thing turns into idealism. You have like a high dream about how you could potentially like create this life miss in you. You're here to change. Everybody's life miss is something that hasn't been here before and is a potential progression. No, had something creative in it. So everybody's inner life is basically a terrorist attack on the present or the past. So you have like all these ideas, and then comes the disappointment, and what life is about is a high dream, what life is about, and then comes the disappointment. You agree? Mm. So now I'm sort of disappointed because now it turns out I looked at my parents and I thought, I never want to be like my dad. I never want to be like my mother or whatever. And now I'm married and I've become the very thing that I hoped that I never be. I'm just a normal person living a normal lifestyle. I'm doing the same shit that my parents did. Mm. Yeah. And it's a disappointment about life in the background. And I'm very grateful to Maike that you brought it out so directly, you know. But you can't help living your life myth anyhow. It's just not how you dreamt it. But it is how you dreamt it. But you have to rediscover it. Have a great trip back, guys.